From a sting operation exposing a popular YouTuber as a PDF file.
Glasses off.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home.
Oh, okay.
To another YouTuber doxing jacksfilms and making his family fear for their lives.
Wait, what?
Call the police.
No, there's a video.
She's outside your house right now.
These are 3 YouTubers who fell from grace and ended up in the Hall of Shame. Starting with EDP445, a creator who lost his entire fan base and became one of YouTube's most hated figures. EDP445 gained popularity in the 2010s for his videos consisting of rants, vlogs, reviews, and gaming. His unfiltered rants were mainly about football, with the Philadelphia Eagles being his favorite team. His raw personality made him a person that people could relate to in their daily lives. EDP was doing fairly well for himself until April 2021, when his reputation took a massive hit because he got caught in a sting operation set up by a channel called Predator Poachers.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home.
Oh, okay.
There was.
Do they
you know,
do they sell cupcakes
that was.
in this driveway?
Oh, okay, so you should title a video, instead of, your video almost threw hands with a 13-year-old, you should title your video almost hands with a 13-year-old. I think that'll get a lot of hits, EDP.
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh,
So this is you.
good one. So he's got like a whole little
Okay, all right.
routine
So,
prepared.
What made you, so you initiated conversation with a 13-year-old knowing she was 13, yes or no?
Correct.
Okay, so is that a good
That guy in the background's trying so hard to seem like he's not listening.
You've been exposed for this before,
Correct.
and you called them, but this is damning.
Right.
I had to make sure myself.
Predator Poachers is led by Alex Rosen, who runs a team that regularly sets up sting operations. They use decoys to talk with adults and expose them as PDF files. Alex created an account pretending to be a teenager, which is how he started talking to EDP. Eventually, the conversation led to a real-life meetup, which ended up with EDP at a parking lot where Alex and his team were waiting. At the time, EDP did not deny talking to the decoy.
What I don't understand, why are you attracted to like 13-year-olds? Like, why are you attracted to underage?
That's a good question, yes. Why do you like children?
In one of the
Asking the hard-hitting questions.
You've always wanted to be with someone younger. Like you like cops. Right. Like, what goes through your head?
EDP goes on to explain his reasoning of why he isn't talking to adults his age, but instead teenagers.
So why are you a pedophile?
There's loneliness, dude. I'll be completely honest with you, man.
Do what Chris Hansen does. He does a really good job with interviews.
Like, we're not like that. We're not like that. We're not attracted to.
Oh, come on, man. You know exactly what it is, dude. Okay?
No,
What?
we're attracted to female our own age, dude.
Let this be known. Let this be known. I am not a.
Ever since EDP got exposed and gave excuses of why he was at the parking lot, the term cupcake has been used as slang to describe teenagers and children. Sting operation channels like Predator Poachers, Skeeter Gene, Jidion, and Omma uses terminology which calls back to this situation. After EDP got caught, he tried to backtrack and say that everything that was recorded was actually fake and was an improv film that Alex Rosen asked EDP to do. He wanted people to believe that he wasn't there to meet a cupcake, but was actually doing a filming opportunity. No one believed him, and EDP officially apologized about the situation around 2 years later in July 2023.
But with that being said, I want to take full responsibility for my actions that happened on April 21st, 2021. The entire YouTube that went down, the entire YouTube incident, you know what I mean, that went down. I'm not even going to get into it. You guys already know what the happened. I'm taking full responsibility, full accountability for my actions.
In his apology video, he described how he was taking new precautions so an incident like that won't ever happen again.
I have taken the proper measures and the proper steps forward to seek out help, to try to, get my head on right and to make sure that, in the distant future that I do not hurt, my loving, caring, supporting friends and family.
Unfortunately, the precautions that EDP claimed he took did not last long, because he got caught in another sting operation, but this time, he wasn't talking to a decoy, but to an actual cupcake. In October 2023, Skeeter Gene and Jidion caught EDP in a sting operation after a teenager reached out to them about how EDP had been talking to them.
It's not a joke, man. I'm just seldom at a loss for words. 2 years ago you were caught kissing ass in 4K trying to meet a 13-year-old. Really,
I'm not talking to you. He's talking to
really,
you.
my nigga, this is bullshit, man. That y'all pulling right now.
After the sting operation, EDP went online claiming he was a victim of harassment. He called out Jidion for the whole situation and how the sting operation caused his blood pressure to become too high, which prevented him from receiving his dialysis treatment that day.
This nigga decided to fly across country, tried to catch me in the act on some fucking bullshit. Motherfucker tracked me down, stalked me, camped outside of my motherfucking dialysis center. The fact that you flew cross country, you feel me, to fuck with somebody, not to mention, this is my motherfucking dialysis center. This is life or fucking death, bro. Don't understand that I need this fucking shit to live. I couldn't receive dialysis that day because my blood pressure went straight through the fucking roof.
EDP attempted to relaunch his YouTube career after the incident died down. He created several new YouTube accounts with many videos, but he was repeatedly banned. He's permanently banned off the platform. Despite being caught in 2 sting operations and giving a failed apology, EDP never took real responsibility or ownership of his mistake and kept pursuing cupcakes. Another creator who failed to own up to her mistakes, causing harm but never facing a permanent ban like EDP did, is sssniperwolf. sssniperwolf started her YouTube career in 2013 as a gaming content creator that was mainly focused on the Call of Duty games. She solidified herself as one of the most famous female gamers on the entire YouTube platform, amassing over 34 million subscribers. sssniperwolf's downfall started and snowballed after she doxed jacksfilms and his family on October 13th, 2023. This reckless move sparked a chain of events that led to serious consequences for her platform and reputation.
How the f does she know where we live? Leave me alone.
I'm sorry.
She's in your house right now, Jack.
Shut up.
She's literally outside your door.
Like 5 minutes ago posted.
Wait, what?
She's literally right outside your house.
Oh my god!
This is happening right fucking. Call the fucking police. Actually.
Wait, what?
Call the police.
No, there's a video.
She's outside your house right now.
What the f?
Holy sh!
She literally
on her
posted a
Instagram.
video on her story 5 minutes ago.
I'm
of her.
reporting
Oh my
you.
god, she
Yeah.
is. She's outside our house.
Record this right now.
She's doxing you. Yeah, that's the.
Yeah, no, this is.
sssniperwolf originally wanted to confront jacksfilms after he released several videos calling her out, including one titled, "Let's Talk About sssniperwolf."
Is Sniperwolf. She's a YouTuber with over 30 million subscribers. She uploads daily, and her videos get at least 1 million views each. So, what does she do? She steals TikToks and reacts to them.
Jack's main problem with sssniperwolf was that she was doing low-effort content, posting dozens to hundreds of reaction videos to TikToks without properly crediting the original creators.
If you want to support the original creators of the TikToks, too bad, because the only links you'll find in the description are all Sniperwolf. And my favorite part is that half of the TikToks she includes either crop out the original username or just straight up don't have one. To use a recent example from just 3 days ago, she features 19 videos, 13 of which don't have any identifiable usernames. That means there's no way to find and support the original creators here. All of the views and all of the revenue go straight to Sniperwolf.
sssniperwolf's ego couldn't handle being called out, so she showed up at Jack's home while he was live streaming. She then posted a photo on her Instagram story with the caption, "Let's talk like adults." Jack's wife, Erin, wanted to confront sssniperwolf, but everyone urged her not to. Jack eventually had to cut the stream short because of the ongoing situation.
Hold on. I'm gonna go outside.
Aaron, no,
don't.
Aaron, don't.
Do not.
Don't, please don't. All right, hold on. Should we? I'm gonna end this.
But end the stream.
Sorry, gamers. Thank you for coming out. But this is.
As this situation was happening, Jack went to Twitter saying, "sssniperwolf just doxed me on her IG. Creepy, gross, violating. What you do is disgusting. You steal content and stalk YouTubers. YouTube, demonetize this dangerous creator or just get her off your platform." She posted an IG story right outside her home and deleted it. Eventually, sssniperwolf went home after Jack continued to avoid her and not come out of his house. She posted on her Instagram story trying to defend what she did and even went on to say how Jack was actually the one harassing her.
This, again in response to the whole situation, saying this creep has been harassing me for months, then plays victim, saying I threatened him when I just wanted to talk to him. I have no ill intentions. It's so sad when people have to constantly create drama to pay their bills. But this doesn't make any sense. Like, this is a crazy straw of a statement. It's taken all kinds of weird twists and turns that aren't computing in my little noodle up here.
With sssniperwolf's strong presence on YouTube, she didn't receive any punishments for several days until Jack eventually tweeted to YouTube once again asking for something to be done. 4 days after the incident, Jack tweeted, "Team YouTube, the best time to remove sssniperwolf from your platform was Friday night, when she showed up to our home, filmed and posted a live video of our house to her 5 million plus Instagram followers, while my wife and I were inside and dared me to come out. The second best time is now. I've sent video evidence to the appropriate channels and am happy to share directly with you. This is a clear example of doxing and a clear violation of your policy stated here. I'm aware you are looking into this situation, but this is a black and white case that holds dangerous implications if it goes unchecked. Please act now and remove this channel from your platform." On that same day, around 2 hours later, YouTube finally responded to him saying, "Confirming sssniperwolf has received a temporary monetization suspension per creator responsibility policies. Off-platform actions that put others' personal safety at risk, harm our community, and the behavior on both sides isn't what we want on YouTube. Hoping everyone helps move this convo to a better place." With sssniperwolf finally demonetized and punished, she gave an apology that many people did not find genuine, especially due to the timing of the apology and her punishment from YouTube.
The timing of her apology statement is also very interesting because it comes almost immediately after YouTube's post, so this leads me to believe that Sniperwolf and YouTube had some kind of handshake agreement where it'll be like a light punishment as long as she makes an apology on Twitter, and she obliged. Let me start by saying I'm sorry for my most recent actions. It is inexcusable. I'm sorry to jacksfilms, YouTube, the entire creator community, and my incredible fans for not being a better example for appropriate conflict resolution. jacksfilms. While we certainly don't see eye to eye and have our differences, I'm sorry for reacting the way I did when I should have taken the opportunity to show young creators how adults and professionals resolve conflict by communicating directly, respectfully, and privately. Not for views or content, but a meaningful example of how conflict should be solved. I will reach out directly and hope we can find some time to connect and communicate respectfully. I'd also like to thank YouTube for holding me accountable. I deserve it. Respect the decision and appreciate the opportunity to learn and grow from a true lapse in judgment."
In contrast, another creator who faced his own set of controversies took a completely different route. Known for his commentary videos and a cult-like following in the YouTube commentary community, he chose to step away from the spotlight for months, hoping that the drama surrounding his inappropriate interactions with tanamongeau when she was not of age would eventually fade away. Codyko is a YouTuber known for his humorous reactions to various types of videos and shows. He creates his content alongside his wife Kelsey and his best friend noelmiller. Cody was also a co-host of the TMG podcast with Noel until he eventually stepped down. Cody went into the spotlight when D'Angelo Wallace uploaded a video titled "An Uncomfortable Conversation About Codyko" on July 14th, 2024, which delved into the allegations against him.
Alright Cody, let's have an uncomfortable conversation. Someone has been alleging for years now that you, one of the largest commentary creators on YouTube, knowingly committed a crime against her when she was a minor, but YouTubers and viewers alike are ignoring and discrediting these allegations solely because the person making them happens to be an unlikable woman online, tanamongeau. And you know that people are ignoring this because nobody is working harder to bury this story than you. And you're getting away with it because commentary YouTube has a serious problem.
Tana was talking about this situation for years, but it never went mainstream until this video came out, which finally got other commentary creators talking about it.
But the reason it hasn't caught on yet, despite all of this, is that none of your friends, nobody on your level, nobody in the commentary niche with enough pull is willing to admit that this situation makes you look terrible.
A lot of people like him a lot, and they really are like doing any kind of mental gymnastic to...
The situation initially escalated when Tana revealed all the details about her relationship with Cody during a live podcast episode. which eventually led D'Angelo to create a video about it with his own research.
About a month ago, she hosted a live episode in front of an audience, and the conversation turned to you.
Who's the smallest you've ever had sex with? Oh my god, no one look at me, codyko. I can say that. I was literally 17. I can say that.
This clip started making the rounds, and people were understandably perturbed, because if Tanamongeau was 17, you would have been 25. So people started speculating, and Tana decided to set the record straight.
I hooked up with codyko when I was 17 and he was 25.
She claims that not only were you fully aware of her age at the time, but someone even tried to stop you, and you went ahead anyway.
There was a situation with Gabby Hanna at a playlist live where she pulled him aside and told him like, yo, she's 17, and then we still went and hooked up.
To be clear, 17 is under the age of consent in many states, including Florida, where Playlist Live used to take place. So this means that Tanamongeau is accusing you of statutory rape, and she's not trying to hide that.
This isn't just some crazy tea.
Gabby Hanna allegedly told Cody that Tana was not of age at the time. She also talked about the situation, without naming anyone in particular, in a podcast years ago, which D'Angelo was able to find and bring to the light.
Remember how Tana said that fellow YouTuber Gabby Hanna tried to stop you before everything allegedly went down? Well, did you know that Gabby is actually on record telling the exact same story several years ago?
One time, I told a guy, I saw him making out with a girl at a party who was underage, and I pulled him aside and I was like, hey man, you probably don't know, I know she like looks a little older, she's underage, watch it. And he's like, oh my god, thank you for telling me. And then he turned that.
This is really bad. People make accusations all the time, specifically regarding things that are very difficult to prove or disprove, unfortunate as that may be. But when somebody makes an allegation and they say they have a witness, and that witness can be found telling the exact same story years before any of this came out, that's not something I can just ignore.
Once news of the allegations started to spread online and through other commentary videos like D'Angelo's, codyko went completely off the grid until a few days later. He made it back on the news when he was seen DJing at the Encore Beach Club in Las Vegas. Many people were in shock due to the irony of him remixing the song Sorry by Justin Bieber with the allegations and controversy going on. One user said, "It's actually insane if he's still doing DJ sets with all of this going on. I really hope this is just an old video and you guys are memeing, lol." Another user said, "This is literally something someone would do and he'd make a video on it making fun of them." TMG Studios made a statement a few weeks later to address the situation with Cody to their employees and to their audience. They said, "As we enter into this next phase of the studio, we wanted to let you know that Cody will not be involved in the day-to-day operations at TMG Studios. What has transpired over the past few weeks is a personal issue for him, and Cody wants to remove any effect this is having on your professional and personal lives and the work you and other hosts have done to make TMG Studios so successful. Noel will continue to lead the team. His top priority remains the life and growth of the studio and its talent. Our audience sees your hard work every week and we want that to continue. They deserve it and so do you. We have built something truly special and he's committed to keep that alive and well." Cody's reputation was completely tarnished and he still has not posted on his main channel to this day. Instead, Cody chose to return to YouTube on his second channel, Cody Trains, and briefly touched on the situation in a video titled 34 Miles, where he discusses his preparation for an ultra marathon.
So I'm gonna do it. Obviously, I understand I've been offline for months, haven't made videos for, that whole time. And I also understand if your opinion of me has potentially changed over the last few months. I spent the first half of my career criticizing people and judging people online, so I don't begrudge your judgment of me by any means. I just think all I can do right now and moving forward is just try to be the best person I can be for myself and for my family, and just try to continue putting the best shit out there that I can.
Many people in the comments of this video called Cody out for running away from the situation. Some even claimed that he's gaslighting his audience and taking zero accountability. Cody keeps posting on his Cody Trains channel, where his supporters remain, and avoids posting elsewhere. Unlike the 34 Miles video, his most recent video at the time of recording, titled "Welcome to the Subzone," has received positive comments. Despite Cody's return to social media, his Cody Trains channel doesn't get nearly as many views as his main channel since it's not known to regular viewers. When Tana found out about his attempt to come back online, she had something to say about it during a podcast with Jeff Wittek.
Who have you canceled this past year? Codyko came back with a workout thing.
Yeah.
I guess that's the thing. You just come back. I worked out, guys. My felonies are expunged.
Honestly, it's
yeah,
so
what? I
true.
raped that girl. I ran 1,000 miles.
It's so f***ing true. Like, I feel like next time I get canceled, I'm just gonna like
the
do
judge,
Pilates on video.
If you do like a serious crime, the judge should just offer you 2 things: jail time
and an Aloe membership,
or run 1,000 miles
it's
in
actually
6 months.
Crazy.
You know, like that's the way to get uncanceled. Look at hey guys, I know I killed that guy, but look at these abs.
It is so f***ing crazy.
Check this out. Look at what I've been working on.
It's actually crazy. I'm keeping that one in the tuck though.
Cody's no stranger to the whole workout and comeback routine. But unlike others, it doesn't seem like he's making a real comeback anytime soon. His alleged situation with Tana has pretty much solidified his place in the YouTube Hall of Shame, alongside EDP445 and sssniperwolf. In the end, each of these creators tried to make a comeback, but the damage to their reputations was too severe for their original viewers to continue to support. Their actions had negative consequences, making it hard for them to regain respect and love they once had.